Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. It must have been frustrating without someone. Have you been anticipating when I'd come? 'Cause you look infatuating enough to know you're the one. 'Cause I'd say that I can't wait till we are face to face in time. Passion turns to actions, but it's just a fraction of what I had in mind. You're just like a cherry blossom tree, so peaceful and calming. You're filled to the brim with generosity, and now your hair is even colored pink. I feel so flustered when you are around. Now my head is up in the clouds. Can you bring me down so I can hear you say, I'd say that I can't wait till we are face to face in time. Passion turns to actions, but it's just a fraction of what I had in mind. Thank you.
So this is Record Stores. Soaked through my shoes I run. I'm late again, hair undone. And you slept in the other room. When the morning comes, you're gone too soon. But hey, it's been a bad day, so I will walk through record stores, and soon again my mind is cured, but the guilt runs through my mind that I'm not everywhere at the same time, and health checks overdue, and then Monday comes again too soon. But hey, it's been a bad day, so that I will walk through record stores, and soon again my mind is through the shape of my head state and says, I've been there too. And hey, it's been a bad day. So then I will walk through record stores, and soon again my mind is cured. And hey, it's been a bad day. So I will wait till next payday so I can give it all away.
And it was the first time my eyes met you. I was singing on stage, you were dancing away to the same cook tune, and I had to make you mine. There was something about you, your dress, your hair, so you're everywhere, like you're the only girl in the room, and we really hit it off. I ain't never met a woman like you, and you don't have to take it off for me to fall in love with you. And I love them blue jeans and simple things. If I had the world, give you everything. But as for me, your love's enough, yeah. We hit it off, girl. Wake me up if I'm dreaming. By the way, your princess eyes, they're smiling at me. 'Cause you got my heart, you gotta sing. And I ain't never met someone that's been so good to me. And we really hit it off. And I ain't never met no woman like you. And you don't have to take it off, yeah, for me to fall in love with you. And I love them blue and jeans and simple things. If I had the world, give you everything. But as for me, your love's enough, yeah. We hit it off, girl. Yes, we did. Oh, girl. And I love them blue jeans and simple things. If I had the world, give you everything. But as for me, your love's enough, yeah. We hit it off, girl. We hit it off, girl, yeah. We hit it off, girl.
I was just washing my hands. I was just doing the right thing. I just wanted you to know that we're doing the right thing. Greetings, humans from the planet Earth, and welcome to episode 12 of the Kitchen Sessions. I am Ros Pappalardo, and thank you so much for being with me. It's just fantastic to have you here, and I washed my hands and everything. Aren't I being completely legal. I would like to acknowledge the country upon which we work on, live on and create upon. We acknowledge that this country will always belong to the traditional owners, and we pay our respects here to those elders past, present and future. So, everyone, last week, if you'd tuned in, you may have heard that we made the big announcement that Australia Council have funded us to continue adapting and changing to meet this new environment of our current world, and adapting and changing this beautiful little project here called the Kitchen Sessions. And what I learnt as the lights came up, that if you're washing your hands at the sink, don't lean on it, because I did. And I nearly fell over, but I didn't, and I'm back. That's right. So we are, where am I? I'm somewhere. Hello, coming over here. So we are super excited to thank the Australia Council for recognising us nationally. I was going to say internationally, but that's probably, that's next year. International recognition is coming. We just want to thank the Australia Council for recognising us nationally and caring enough about us to fund us for a little live stream that started in my kitchen and then moved into this beautiful new kitchen that is getting more use than my kitchen at home ever got. So there you go. Let's face it, that's what Uber Eats is for, right? I'm not cooking. I'm calling on the phone. I'm not even calling on the phone and going, but seriously, thank you, Australia Council Resilience Grant. We are certainly resilient and we are creative, and we are doing this because we care, not because we have to. So we just got an email that made me cry for the first time today, which is good, because usually I cry 3 times, but this week it was only once. And so a supporter of ours emailed to give us a little bit of, come on. Get up there. Keep going. She was doing this like a little horsey. Get up there. Go. Can I go over here? And she said to me, after watching you get emotional about everything shutting down when we did the Best Of show 2 weeks ago, she was really touched. She told me that she was pretty down during COVID, feeling a little bit isolated, feeling a little bit lost. But when Sam Gibb and I went into her home and interviewed her kids for the Kids in the Kitchen segment, it meant a lot to her and to her family and pulled her out of her slump. So that means a lot to me. Thank you. So thank you. She went on to say thanks to Karen, Mick and everyone on the Kitchen Sessions team for reaching out to all of the artists and struggling businesses in the region, because she said that she felt like we were standing up and making artists feel like they matter, and that means a lot to me. I promise I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry, but thank you. So tonight on the show, I am so excited. I'm so excited. I've wrapped myself around the microphone lead. I'm running around. I've got a nice glass of gin. Tonight's show is a little cracker. It's a little firecracker. If you were to go into a fireworks store in America, and if you were in America, what are you doing there? Why don't you come the hell home right now? And if you were to go into a fireworks store in America and buy the best firecrackers you could ever find, you would not get a better show than this tonight, everyone. This is huge. Tonight we are going to meet someone who will soon become one of your best friends, because that's the kind of guy Jeremiah Johnson is. He is a storyteller. He's a sound engineer. I think that's how I first met him. He was doing my sound at a really crappy gig somewhere in Cairns, but he made it better. That's what sound engineers do. You make life better. You do. You make life better. He's a songwriter. He's an extremely accomplished guitarist, and there are so many relationships with this man in this town, and probably in your town, because he's probably been there. So I can't wait to get him onto our stage. Kylie Burke, who is, she lives in a little kind of southern part of Cairns called Gordonvale. And if you don't know where that is, you should Google it, because it's really cool. There's a big mill, sugar mill, so nice. She's our visual artist pop-in. She is a force to be reckoned with. She goes from marshalling the Cairns Festival Parade with 3,000 people one day to making amazing artistic stuff for kids to climb on at our Cairns Children's Festival to, bringing the arts to our community. You're going to love her. We're going to meet Angelo and Irene from Angelo's Fine... I do that once a week, don't I? Angelo's Fine Foods, and he's going to show us around his incredible delicatessen, and I hope he's going to drop something off for us to eat, because I'm getting a little bit peckish. And we see Frank D'Angelico in his natural going out environment. It's like he's been released from his home into the wild. So we're going to go to a gin distillery tonight, and I'm going to meet him after it. Don't you worry about that. Hey, so if you've got any money left, you haven't been out partying the last couple of weeks when it's been 10 people allowed in a room and 20 people allowed in a room, can you please donate? It goes straight to the arts. It's going to go straight to this man who's going to stand here in about 10 minutes or 5 minutes, and he's been troubadouring around the country, and he probably needs it because he ain't got no gigs. Like, what are you doing for money, Jeremiah? I don't even know. I'm gonna buy you a burger after this. This is he's like, yes, gonna buy me a burger. So hey everyone, if you can, we'd love you to pour yourself a glass of Frank's wine, or if it's not Frank's wine, don't tell me. But yeah, you can still pour yourself a glass of wine or a beer or a Coca-Cola or a water. We'd love to show you some pictures of what you've been up to during your time at home. Every week you guys send some pictures. Usually they're dogs. I think there's a theme here. Oh, that's me. That's me during my time. That's Mick and everyone. Oh, ham steaks. Yeah. That's someone's shopping. I think from Angelo's, they're going to have a bit of a tapas plate. Oh, there's the dog again. So there you go. If you've got a dog, surely they're watching. What can I say? Just do it. Tag us, send us pictures. So what are we going to do? Without any further ado, not yet. Hang on, Jeremiah. If you've just tuned in, you're with Ros Papalato. That's me in my new little dress. And this is a Kitchen Sessions. And isn't it great that venues and restaurants are starting to open around the country? Slowly. It's a slow thing. And I'd just like to say, we promise us singers aren't going to make you sick. No! We're not going to make you sick. We're nice people, really. But what can I say? This is a moment in time which we'll probably and hopefully never experience again. So let's just embrace it. You know, I'm looking forward to going to see my friends play in their favourite local watering holes. I'm looking forward to seeing my favourite venues and my favourite restaurants open again. It's brought me a whole new appreciation of what I do. And I hope it brings the government that too. But I doubt it. Anyway, so we're thinking of going to the Port Douglas and Mossman in August, and then maybe Tullaroo Springs for a Kitchen Sessions around David Hudson's campfire in September. If you want us to come to you, please let us know. We'd love to get in the troopy and getting whatever Sam drives, a white car with a big wagon at the back and big wheels. It's a ute kind of scenario. We're going to get in that car and we're going to come to you. So, Jeremiah Johnson, I think it's time. What can you say about this man? His bio says he's a multifaceted artist with a hard-working dog with a bone ethic. Dog with a bone work ethic. Yeah, that's true. You're a worker. This man tours 12 months of the year. You know, some people go, I tour 4 months of the year, I tour 6 months. This man tours 12 months of the year, which leaves no months of the year to do nothing else. So that's right, you tour all the time. This man, he spends a year with his family in a bus that's parked out the front. It's the coolest bus you have ever seen. He is loyal to his audiences, his guitars, and his stories. Let's bring him onto the Kitchen Session stage. Clapping, clapping, clapping. Jeremiah Johnson. Yeah. Everyone's clapping. He's trying to find the hole in his guitar.
That was clapping.
Was that clapping? Yeah. Was that clapping sound? Hey, Jeremiah, come to the microphone and tell.
Hi there.
Oh, I like
Hi, everybody at home.
You.
Really nice to be here. Thank you.
I love it that you aren't afraid to jump on that microphone.
I like it. You know, it's okay. It smells pretty good. We put Glen 20 on here. We've
Glen
been
20.
very safe. It's, we're doing well.
Glen 20 smells like my toilet. I just can't get my head around that. It's
Right.
Just,
That's an added bonus, you know.
It makes you feel relaxed because, if you can
That's a
smell
lot
like
to think
your
about.
Yeah. If it feels like your toilet, you feel relaxed, isn't it? So you're just kind of chilling out. Yeah. So, hey, Jeremiah, how long have you been playing music for? I mean, this is a ridiculous question because I feel like it's been since you were 3, which is literally 10 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Do the maths.
That's right. Just, yeah.
Gotcha.
Overshot it there somewhere.
Overshot it.
I started playing music when I was 13 years old because that's when I started actually putting lyrics to the guitar. Yeah. So that was my first musical thing. Prior to that was just a bunch of noise with little delay units and ridiculous things.
So you were kind of experimenting as a young teenage boy.
I just didn't know what I was doing.
No, that's great. Because that kind of leads to brilliance and goodness.
I think so. Like at least in another 10 years from now, I think I'll be there. So
You reckon? Oh my God. I just got really tired. I need to sit down.
Right.
And I will. But
It's the Glen 20, I'm
it's
telling you.
It's really strong up here.
Right.
Hey, so what inspires you? Because you ride a lot. You ride a lot and
Right.
you spend a lot of time in the bus. And prior to spending a lot of time in the bus, which I want to talk to you about anyway,
Sure.
you still ride a lot. You still played a lot. You're prolific, right? Or is that
Right.
just, are you just tricking me?
No.
You're not just tricking me.
I don't know. The proof's in the pudding. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Probably much the same as you, Roz, and all the other songwriters or art practitioners. We just have to do it every day to keep us happy, to keep us sane, to keep us, feel like I was never great at sport. I was like Cinderella late for the ball or whatever it says.
I wasn't even watching the ball. I wasn't even watching the ball. The ball was like, is that a ball? What's a
Right.
freaking ball?
Exactly.
Let me sing. I don't care if you don't like my voice. I'm going to sing at you.
I like going to new places, meeting new people. I like writing songs about things that I've never written before. And what else? I love music. I love the arts. I love creating.
Do you listen to a lot of music as well? Or is there not a lot of time in your life to listen to music to inspire you to write? Or what? I mean, I go through phases of listening to shitloads of to a lot of music.
Right.
Sorry, I can't, sorry.
I think it was the guitar. It was like a...
Was it?
It was scratching.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's
Do you
the
listen
question?
to a lot of music?
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. I don't think I'm really one of those people who listens to music every single day and has to. I'm definitely not one of those people, but I do like to listen to music and find what I think is good. And then, I listen to you. I've got your albums.
I listen to you. I got your album.
Right. I like going to different parts of the country as well,
Yeah.
finding albums from different towns and finding out who the songwriters are there and
meeting them and connecting, but hopefully
buying a CD
Buying a
from
CD.
someone, sits in the front of the van, you put it on, oh, that's right, that's that guy. Oh, that's
you
that
had that
lady.
experience with that person, yeah.
Right.
So that leads me to my next question. So how many years ago? Was it 4 years ago that you bought the van and you took the family away? Because I remember you were talking to me about it and you were like going, I've got to do this, Roz. I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive. Do you remember?
Right, totally, yeah. It's been 4 years since it was
it 4?
bought.
Oh, okay.
And then it was renovated. Then we left on the 6th of November 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's about 4 years now.
Yeah, we're coming up to it.
Yeah. And
Coming up
this
to
man
it.
put his partner and his then 2-year-old son, or sorry, 3, 6, because he's 8. He's 8 today, so we're going to have a little 4-year-old son. Sorry, okay. I know, that's what I said. Maths was never my strong point.
Right. That's why we write songs. It's,
That's why I was. So you
the
put
1,
your
the 4, and the 5.
4 or 5.
Right, yeah, okay.
You put your partner and your 4-year-old baby in the van, and you took off.
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, they were clinging to trees and stuff. But we managed to get them on the bus, and so it's been that way ever since. It was a good thing for us. We're both kind of like my wife's an artist as well. My son's very creative. He doesn't so much want to play sport every single day, that kind of thing. So he's interested in traveling and learning as well. That's the gist of it. Yeah.
And you've just gone and gone and gone, and
Right.
you've been playing gigs all the time. Like
Right.
you keep putting these stats on your Facebook page, going, I don't know, 300th gig this year, or
I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Right.
So I want to talk to you later. I'm going to let you play now because I do want to talk to you about your manic trip from Melbourne or wherever you were in country Victoria when COVID hit, and you threw the family in the van and
Right.
and hightailed it home to North Queensland to live in the country north of us.
Right.
So I do want to talk to you about that because that's a really interesting story.
Totally. Yeah.
But I'd like to hear you play.
Cool. All right. I'm going to play some music for you.
You going to play some music?
Right.
I go, wait. Bye. Jeremiah Johnson. Bye.
Well, I wake in the morning, I see golden sun. Run to the hills where I came from. I never saw anyone quiet like you. I run to the city and I hand out chains to misplaced people that forgot your name. Well, I wanna show them all your better side. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. I love your ridges and I love your curves. You ask for feathers, you bring me birds. I never tried to hurt you. Did I let you down?
the ones who love you as much as me, trying to clear names at the livery. Did you see Bill Ryan on the evening news? Since I saw you, things don't look the same. But your west side gleaming like South Sea pearls, your warm desert heart a sacred world. Your north and south, your great dividing reign. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. For the ones who love you as much as me, crying to clear names at the livery. Did you see Bill Ryan on the evening news? Got one wheel stuck in an urban rut. You're the one speeding, just throwing out mud. Did the wind take your head? I'm coming back to you. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. But there ain't no place that I'd rather be. And I wanna tell you how it is I feel. So I keep showing up to come and see. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. Since I saw you, things don't look the same. Thank you very much. You're really kind. Thank you. All right. Cool. Thanks so much. It's been really good watching the show in bits and pieces of really bad internet and seeing everybody. It's really, really, really cool. Thanks so much for pulling the show together. I used to be cold. I used to be numb. I believed the fools when they said I was dumb. But I don't know what that says about the past, but life keeps moving on. I used to get sad a lot. I used to get angry. I did my time with the melancholy, but I don't know what that says about that time, but life keeps moving on. 'Cause I can stand out in the night until it's dawn, or I can hide my aging features like a con man. I can change my resume for prospective jobs. But it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter where I go, 'cause life keeps moving on. I made mistakes, yo, I paid the price. I'm far from perfect, but I set my standards high. And I don't know what that says about my standards, but life keeps moving on. I chose to love instead of spite. I saw the darkness and I chose the light. But I don't know what that says about my choices, but life keeps moving on. 'Cause I can stand out in the night until it's dawn. I can hide my aging features like a con man. I can change my resume for prospective jobs. But it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter where I go, 'cause life keeps moving on. Troubles were here when I was born. Troubles will be here after I'm gone. But I don't know what that says about predictions, but life keeps moving on. 'Cause I can stand out in the night until it's dawn. I can hide my aging features like a con man. I can change my resume for perspective job. But it doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter where I go, 'cause life keeps moving on. 'Cause life keeps moving on. Life keeps moving on. Thank you very much. You really can. Thank you. Thanks so much. Cool. Got time for one more quick little song before next thing. Right? Break now or song now? Radio. Roz is at the helm. Right on. Do you remember that time we went out for breakfast? We gave some food to the homeless. You taught me to be immaculate when I'm giving, to always act on fact before I do my talking. 'Cause you're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends of a good person. Good person. Well, since then things have got complicated. They're as dotty as your plays, with a complex as big as all outdoors. Like the economic choices of our human existence seem to death-defy skill and craft to stultify. But you're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends of a good person. Of a good person. Sometimes we get it right. Sometimes we get it all wrong. Just when life is falling apart, I can trust your way of keeping it all together. 'Cause you're a good person. 'Cause you're a good person. Well, there's a part of me that wants to be like you. 'Cause you're always calm and you make great decisions. But I don't want to plagiarize your characteristics in a desperate plea to form my own cliche. 'Cause you're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends of a good person. Of a good person. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends of a good person. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends. You're the middle and two ends of a good person. Of a good person. Thanks so much, really kind. Thank you.
Yes. I just want to hug you, but I'm not going to.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to hug you because that would be illegal.
Totally.
Totally illegal.
1.5.
Jeremiah, get back on this there.
Right, sorry, 1.5, 1.5.
I don't even know what 1.5 is. I mean, I'm not a maths person. I'm a songwriter. I don't know 1.5. Is that 1.5?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, hang
You
on.
know,
Wait.
we could lay down. I'm like 1.8.
You 1.8. I don't know. What am I? I'm something. 1 point something. So
it's-
hey,
we're
lots of
good.
people have
We're good.
already been
We're good.
donating, man. So you're going to have
Really?
some food on your table.
Thanks so much.
So that's my mummy, Serena Papalato. That's
Thanks,
my
Serena.
mummy. Jazz Penny, who I work with. Love you, Jazz. Stop giving us your money. Save it for yourself.
Thanks, Jazz.
Thanks, Jazz. Marindy Schreiber, who's a beautiful, Marindy from the Briscoe Sisters.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Marindy. Love Green Photography. Colin Huber. Hey,
thanks.
brother. Keisha McLean, good friend.
course.
Paul
Wow.
Barton. Paulie Barton.
These two are just donating every single week.
I know, they're just
Right,
loving it.
champions. Thank you
They're
so
loving
much.
us. Russell Millage. They are single-handedly.
Russell, thanks,
Russell, because you've been living
Right.
on Russell's property, right?
Exactly, been looking after it. Yes, been looking after Russell's property.
Looking
That's
after
correct.
Russell's property, during this time. So,
you so much.
these people are single-handedly supporting, saving the arts in far north Queensland.
Right, that's a lot of S's. Thank you so much.
I
We
love you
appreciate it.
guys. Where's the thing? I love you guys. I love you. Okay, more. There's a few more.
You keep these people on their
Jesus,
toes.
anything can happen right now. Anything
Right.
can happen. Belinda Down, Cindy Azzaroni, Barbara Johnston, and Andrew Cooper. Hey, Andrew Cooper. So these are a few people there. So that's
Right
coming.
on.
Oh, there's more. No,
Thanks
that
so
was from
much.
last week's.
That's me.
Where-
oh, no.
who?
Oh, no, that was Rosalind.
That was last week.
Was it?
Anyway, I don't know. We'll look at that later. Fantastic. Go and have a little break. Breaky poo. Get a little toilet break with the Glen 20. I've been trying to make Sam laugh all night because Sam's had hay fever, and that's my job. If I don't make Sam laugh tonight, I ain't worth the cotton socks I'm not wearing. Anyhow, so thank you, Jeremiah, and I do want to talk to you about your trip up from country Victoria to join us. So I would like to know where you have been out there in homeland, where you have been lately to eat and enjoy yourself, because you can go out now. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm in Peter James said it, I feel like I'm in an episode of The Hunger Games or an episode of Handmaid's Tale. But I can't watch those things anymore. So where have you been lately to eat and to go out? Tell us where you've been, because where have we been? We've been to Angelo's. We've been to the Hungry Wombat. We've been to Piccolo Katina. Sam and I had Piccolo Katina last night, and it was yumbas kumbumbas. Sam Gassett. The Barron River Hotel. I took pieces up to a friend on Thursday night. Then I went to bed. Tank 64. We went to Tank 64. We've been to Alessandro's at Lake Placid. So I'm so tired. I just need a week off. Can someone give me a week off? No one's giving me a week off. So it's so good to see people. And this show has, I think, kept me sane because I've seen you a lot. Sorry if I've been annoying, everyone. Sorry if I've been annoying. I love you. And I almost think that there have been musicians performing in venues again. So that's fantastic. So today was a different day, but a couple of days ago, we went to Angelo's Fine Food. Angelo's Fine Foods, and it's the most amazing delicatessen of Italian yumminess. I'm a Sicilian woman, I'm 100% Sicilian. That's it. Everything in me is Southern Italian, and I just go there and I drool from the moment I get out of the car. So, hey, we went and saw Angelo and Irene, and you're going to love what they're cooking up for you tonight. Here's Angelo's Fine Foods. Enjoy.
Hi, my name's Angelo and this is Irene, and we're the owners of Angelo's Fine Foods here in Cairns. We established the business in 2004, and we basically got into food through our growing up with food, part of our culture, having an Italian background. Both mums and dads have come from Italy, and growing up with food around us, where we were making our own small goods and passata and wine, and mum and dad's growing veggies in the backyard and preserving them under oil. So that inspired us to do something like this. And, so both parents coming from Italy. My parents are from Puglia, which is southeast of Italy, and Irene's parents' father-in-law's from Benevento, Provincia of Benevento, which is near Naples, and also mother-in-law from Sicily. So
Mix of everything.
there's a bit of mix of everything.
Yeah.
So we're located at 81 Burnley Street, Portsmouth. Yeah.
It's open 9 till 5, Monday to Friday, and Saturday 9 till 1. Yeah.
And we also distribute to food service places like restaurants, cafes, hotels, and restaurants on a weekly basis.
Food is the way of life
Yes,
for us,
yes.
and everyone is into food. Like, it's survival. So it's just good to be able to, if someone can't find anything, something, they'll come here, and if we can source it, we'll source it for them. It's just having the interaction with the community. It's a little family business. We've got a little family here. All our staff's our family, and the customers become your family.
It does.
And,
it becomes a part of life.
Yeah.
So, every day with good food, good wine, good company,
Yep.
a good life, and that's what matters. And so we love what we do. We're passionate about what we do. We've grown up with it. It's in the blood. Our product's sourced from all over the world. Basically, it's all majority of it's imported from around the world, and also locally made product from around Australia, and also locally here in far north Queensland. So when we look for our products, we look for good quality products that are reasonably priced.
So we do, we call it the standard panini. If people say what's standard. So we basically put whatever you like from the deli paste, freshly cut every day, and that's been taken off really well. So we get people who work in the area, we get people travelling from Port Douglas to come for a panini, and it's really good to see. So we make it fresh on the spot. We have our standard, but we can mix it up and make whatever anyone likes, and nothing like freshly cut. How everyone
Sort of come back to
Wants
normal,
to get
which is
out.
really good. So and we've got majority of our staff back, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Which is really, really, really
That was
good.
scary.
Yeah, it was. It's probably one of the hardest things we had to do. So we had to dismiss half of the staff, overnight, which was pretty tough. So, but we got majority back. So we like to thank the kitchen session, Roz and Sam, for having this show. During especially these times, promoting local businesses. I think it's so important. It's fantastic. And guys, keep up the fantastic work.
Yeah, come and find us. 81 Burnley Street, Portsmouth.
Angelo's Fine
Check
Foods,
it
the
out.
world's finest foods.
Little hidden
Coming to
treasure.
you. Oh, come and check out the shop.
Hey, I tell you, the other day, Sam rang me and said, come on, we're going to have to go and have lunch. And I said, where are we going to have lunch? He said, I don't know, let's just go to a takeaway shop. And I was like, no, let's go to Angelo's and get a panini. It was amazing. So honestly, actually, oh my God, my mouth is watering. It is so fantastic. These guys are fantastic. Go order. I don't care if you live in Brisbane. What was that? Oh, it's a delivery from Jerry. You just went out the back and you picked up some food. Oh, Jeremiah, you picked up. What have you got here today? What have you got, darling?
Yeah.
What have you got? Talk into the microphone, baby cakes. What have we got? Can you show them? Can you show everyone there what you've got?
Yeah, this is pretty impressive. Have a look at it.
Oh,
Look at that.
Should I take the plastic off?
Yeah, you describe it.
Who's going to take I need help with the plastic.
Oh.
This wasn't in the PD, was it? This wasn't in the email. So this is if you're vegetarian, I'm sorry. There might be cheese there. There is cheese and there's olives. Oh my God. My mouth is watering. Right. There is meat and meat. Are you a vegetarian? No. Oh, thank God. It would have been a disaster. So here we go. We're going to pull it off. You got it? Grab it. Fantastic. So can we go? Where's close? We're going to find the cameras here. Oh, J-Rock. Oh, there's olives, there's cheese, there's nuts on the floor. And also there's some panini here. So we're going to have a good old Italian festa after the show. Good old Italian festa. So, hey, yummy. You can take that and you're right.
Yep.
That's so you saw me wash my hands at the beginning of the show. So you put it somewhere, J-Rock, and then come back and play. That's fine. Hey, are you all having a really nice... What are you doing at home tonight? Are you at home tonight? We're pouring beers over our equipment. It's getting loose in the Rondo Theatre tonight. Literally, if we go off air in 20 seconds, it's because Sam has poured a beer on the vision switcher. Anyway, what are you doing at home tonight? Because I really, I'm interested to know now what people are doing at home if they have the choice to go out. So I'd love to hear from you. Text us. What are you doing? Are you having a drink? Are you watching us? Have you got the dog with you? Are you planning on, I don't know, watching a movie after this or going for a night walk? That would be a lovely thing to do, a night walk. So Jeremiah is going to introduce us to his acoustical instrument. This is how I actually got to know Jeremiah. Come over here, buddy bum. Red one, man. Yep, that's the one. He's going to put the red one in the bottom of the guitar. Tell me about this guitar, Jeremiah, because I do believe that you don't make them, but you do have
a guy.
Yeah, you do have a guy.
Yeah,
well, I've got a wine guy. So it makes sense.
Can we cross to my guy on the show?
Yo, does he
He's
drink
down
wine?
in there.
Does he drink wine?
I'm not sure. I'd say he would.
Well,
yeah.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
So tell me
I'm
about
pretty
this
certain.
guy, this guitar guy.
Jim Newman. He lives in Bonny Hills, New South Wales.
Oh, he doesn't.
He is the
Bonny
postie
Hills.
in Bonny Hills, New South Wales. He's a postie and wonderful human being.
Isn't that on the castle, Bonny Hills?
No, that's Bonny Doon.
Oh,
We're going
so
to
close.
Bonny Doon.
Doon.
Yeah.
We're going to
To
Bonny Doon.
Repeat that.
We're going to Bonny Doon. We're going to Bonny Doon. We're going to Bonny Doon.
Bonny Hills, New South Wales, just south of Port Macquarie. Beautiful place, and he's such a humble and
So he's a postman.
generous guy.
He's a postman, and what? Look
Yes.
at that. What
So
is that? What is that?
That is Tasmanian Blackheart
Holy
sassafras
jeez.
on the back there.
That is gorgeous.
right.
So he makes guitars not just for you.
He builds them for anybody.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he built one for me in 2006, and I took it all around the country, and it got treated pretty badly, and
We ran over it. We backed over it.
It survived the test, and
left
so I
it-
went back for more.
Yeah.
Probably when was it? I don't know. Maybe about 3 years ago that he built this. So this one's a bit smaller and a
it's
bit
beautiful.
friendlier. Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good story. So, hey, we'd love to hear 3 more songs of yours on the acoustical instrument.
do that.
On the Jim
Newman.
from Bonny Hills.
Right on. Hi, if you're listening, Jim. And all right. This song's called One Tree Bridge. It's about a poet, Adam Lindsay Gordon, from the southwest of Western Australia. There's a clock up in the sky, the hands making shadows. The shadows are growing long, my time is coming quick. Last meal on the table, the maiden's picking clothes. There's a ghost out in the paddock, the men's in need of soul. Well, I fix you the potion, do not be afraid. Well, a ghost confirms a visit will bury you today. And I'm only half a man, you're the woman that makes me whole. Well, I love you in the morning, I love you on the go. And I find you in my dreams when I'm flying in the sky. I give you everything except the reason why. And I heard there's a reason for the milling of the trees. Well, I heard there's a cure, but I'm fighting off disease. And the dogs are hunting truffles, they pay 1,000 for a kilo. Well, I worry about the future, I can't think in ones and zeros. You asking questions to the mayor of the town. Are they gonna torch the building or tear the building down? And I'd like to be excused from my role in the human race. I'll be bankrupt of my morals, I'll make my own mistakes. And I'll die with my word like the people that came before. Don't classify or pigeonhole the grave, because I'd rather die a sovereign, the earth my only home. Don't just say a word, just bury me alone. Could you bury me alone? Could you lay me in the grave? Can you cover me in soil? Can you leave me with no shame? Can you tell them I am proud of the person that I've become? Well, I'm headed to St. Peter to meet the chosen one. Was it Adam Lindsay Gordon that I used to be, working at One Tree Bridge, writing poetry? Thank you very much. Thank you. Cool. All right. All right. What's going on? Oh, there we go. You don't want to get stuck.
I'm just paying it back.
You know, thank you. Right on. I'll write a good review. All right. Okay. Running east with a compass, am I trying to find a sunset? We're such accurate use of our own worst excuses. From the dizzying heights of those wayward and curbed adventures came the advances of our brand new direction. But you and I both know that the best years to come, 'cause you and I both know the best years to come. There's a never look back, but I had a little peep, and I find it there. The falling sun, right or wrong, was behind us all the time. Just like bread in the oven, well, it must be our time to ride. Don't regret for a second or try to sympathize. You and I both know that the best years to come, 'cause you and I both know the best years to come. And the irony of our currency versus weight and gold. Why is a raven like a writing desk? I don't know. But my impossible conclusions are lacking a stronger case, like the outdated assumptions of our position in the human race, with the value of our great escape from it. And the heart that we beat, does it bleed?
with obsolescence. When we're done and we're gone, will there be love still in our presence? And for all that I ask, was it music and love that used us to stay alive? 'Cause we've never found value or comfort in the cars that I drive. You and I both know that the best years to come, 'cause you and I both know the best years to come. In the irony of our currency versus weight and gold, why is a raven like a writing desk? I don't know, but my impossible conclusions are lacking a stronger case, like the outdated assumptions of our position in the human race, with the value of our great escape from it. Thank you very much, you're really kind, thank you. Thanks so much. I'm going to do a quick little tune up here on the Jim Newman guitar. Yes, please.
While you, because you're going to do another song before the break. While you're tuning up, I did ask if anyone was out there wanted to tell us where they were and what they were doing. So, g'day to Sheree Johnson, who's watching from Sydney with a cab sab in hand. She's about to make a pasta inspired by Angelo's Fine Foods. Can someone bring me a pasta? Cheryl O'Connor watching with nachos and Chardonnay. God, you guys are just so classy. Nachos and Chardonnay. I like it. Leonie Yeoman is watching with her cat and dog. You see, if I wasn't here, I'd be at home watching something with my dog Pebbles. Congrats to Tim, Deneen and Sam for their brand new baby girl from yesterday, Sophie Natasha Deneen. I'm an auntie. I'm a new auntie. Where's the shampoo? Are you ready? Yeah. Jeremiah Johnson.
Actually, I got a joke for you, Roz. No time for a joke? Okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nacho.
Nacho who?
Nacho cheese. I know, it's terrible. It's terrible. I got the worst jokes in the world.
So if you find a well, you better make a wish. Make a wish, make sure not tell. You can't hide in a room full of mirrors. Some folks stay, they're too afraid to leave, 'cause if you leave, they'll take your seat. You can't hide in a room full of mirrors. Rodney K came down from the Pasco, where I met him soup and we played my old guitar. He said, I pack my things, I gotta leave, yes I must go, because the morning air, it will be missing. So if you find a well, you better make a wish. Make a wish, make sure not tell. You can't hide in a room full of mirrors. The devil fooled with the best laid plan. The devil's sweet 'cause he held God's hand. You can't hide in a room full of mirrors. Rodney K, he came down from the Pasco, when I met him soup and we played my old guitar. He said, I pack my things, I gotta leave, yes I must go, 'cause the morning air, it will be missing. So let go of the river's edge, the river is wild and free. Let go of the river's edge, come and flow with me. The river flows, you, the river bends, and it's got great scenery. So let go of the river's edge, come and flow with me down to the sea. Thanks so much, you're really kind.
goes mad for Jeremiah. Now, you can get Jeremiah on Facebook, Jeremiah Johnson AUS, because there's
.com.
jeremiahjohnson.com.au. You can also grab him on Spotify, but this is not the end. Like, he's coming back. I just wanted to kind of, if you're on your...
You can't grab me for another few months. It's 1.5. If it's going to be a grab, it's got to be from a distance. You can throw paper aeroplanes, that kind of thing.
It's really hard for me because I just want to hug you.
Right?
You know, I really want to hug you.
Right?
But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. So put that aside.
It's not what we're doing.
Move on. Hey, you should stay here. No, you can stay here if you like, because we're going to introduce Kylie Burke.
Let's do that.
I know. So Kylie Burke, I think you've got some words to say about Kylie Burke.
I love Kylie.
Do you love Kylie?
I've been to one of her workshops. One of her, what's it called? Studios. Her art studios.
She's a visual
I've seen
artist.
her exhibitions.
Yeah.
I know how hard she works.
She works so hard.
Yeah.
She makes me look boring. She does. So she's this woman who's creative, she's kind, she's organised, she gives to the community like 100 million %. You know, as I said earlier, one day she's marshalling kids and dogs and horses in the Cairns Festival parade. You know, she's like marshalling, and I'm like having heart attacks and dying on the floor. And she's like, and the next day she's hanging an exhibition at the Cairns Art Gallery. This woman is a force to be reckoned with. And coincidentally, the car that she drives in the forthcoming package...
Right.
She brought from you, Jeremiah Johnson, before you left to travel the country in your bus.
She's still got that car.
I could not. I'm a freaking genius.
That was a good car.
I'm a programming master. I could not have done this better.
What a segue.
Everyone, this is the Pop In with Kylie Burke.
To Gordonvale, south of Cairns, a little sugarcane town. That's where I live. I'm going to show you around quickly, and then we'll head out to Aloomba, where I've got a studio. Come on in. This is the downstairs area. It's been built in. It's got another room, shower, good hangout space. Oh, come upstairs. One of my favourites from my niece who was 6 when she was visiting. Print from Tio, who I work with. And there's a couple of pieces in here if you want to follow me into the bedroom. Rolly. Print from Anya. Biggs. Just heading into the kitchen. It's a nice part of the house. It's nice and open. Some Irrigan work, some of mine. Joanna Roberts, Kendra Huell, to name but a few. Julie Paulson. Dick Roxy. And my beautiful backyard. Great spot to sit here. Cryptic crossword in the morning, coffee, start the day. Yeah, so if you want to jump in the passenger seat and hang on, it's going to be a quick trip. Okay.
Found my way out. For me the shelter is out in the country space. And I speak the language of both land and sea. When I sit silent, they both speak to me. When I need some shelter away from the human race.
Welcome to my studio out here at Aloomba. It's a very beautiful part of the world. It's a nice place to be making stuff. On a mission to produce a few hundred, I think, to create what will be a murmuration of small birds. So I've got a thing happening here at the moment, so it's a bit of a production line. Some more over here. Thanks for popping in today. It's been great to have you on a quick little tour of my home in Gordonvale and also out here at beautiful Aloomba. enjoy the rest of the night and enjoy Jeremiah. Thank you so much for having me. Bye.
Wow. Wasn't that amazing? Kylie Burke, you are a bloody genius. That is real. Like the drive, she got in the car and she drove from her house to Aloomba to her studio in a car that was once Jeremiah's, and that scenery is real. It's where we live every single day, right? We drive down streets and that is where we live. I love it here. I'm not going anywhere. Hey, Jeremiah's going to come back, and in the meantime, I'm going to shout out to some more people who have donated to keep Jeremiah's 8-year-old in. Well, he's not nappies anymore, is he? God, he's not nappies. I mean, I don't know anything about kids if I'm saying 8-year-old's got nappies. But anyway, we've got the Specialist Port Equipment Pty Ltd, Louisa Grandy, Ruby the Labrador. It's Rubalicious. Ruby Kadoobie. Ruby, that's Pebble's best friend. Jazz Penny has dipped into her pocket again. Andrew Deneen, who's my brother, who's also an uncle tonight. Graham Allen, Mick's dad, and Louise Brayshaw. Hey, so wow. Thank you so much. This is wonderful to have you here with us on our 12th.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's our 12th birthday. Is it our 12th birthday? Wow. We've been doing this for 12 weeks. God, look at me.
Serious?
3 months. We've been doing this for 3 months. Wow. We're intense.
Right.
No wonder I can't have a conversation with anyone without,
like
without
January,
yelling
February.
at them. I can't have a conversation with someone without yelling at them or crying or walking away. Just throw my shit out and walk away. But anyway, it's whatever. We'll get through that.
Exactly.
Hey, Jeremiah, while you're here, can you tell me about the trip you made when COVID started in mid-March and you guys were shacked up in somewhere?
Well, we were actually camped by the river in Victoria in between gigs.
Which river? Is there lots of rivers or is it one river in Victoria?
It's a creaky river thing that runs through Bright underneath Mount Hotham, comes down through Bright and then out towards Wangaratta.
Right.
It would be terrible if that was the Murray. I feel like an absolute idiot. But I'm not quite sure what that's... Yeah. Anyway...
Well, doesn't matter. We Google it. It's cool.
Right, you can.
Google's made us stupid.
Right, exactly. We can write, but we're not so great with topographical maps.
No, it's not our strength.
Exactly, yeah. And then... so we thought we're going to stay here and we're going to ride the thing out. That was plan A. And then plan B, when they started saying on the news, we don't know how long the economy is going to last. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to close borders. Once I knew that, that's when it was like, okay, we don't know what the ending is. Yeah. And here we are driving around in Victoria with Queensland plates. We don't know what's going to happen, so we need to get back to Queensland. It was the right thing to do. So
you didn't have enough clothes.
Oh.
It's Melbourne. Or it's Victoria.
Exactly.
No one has enough clothes.
Well, that was the other thing. We did winter in the bus the year before around the same area.
Stupid.
And it was terrible, yes.
So you got
got out of there.
You jumped in the car. How long did it take you to get home?
Oh, geez, I don't know, maybe 4 days or something.
So
we went all the inland roads.
Yeah.
We, bypassed Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, all of that stuff. We got we were north of Melbourne anyway. But we went in the inland road and it was quite a journey. Yeah.
You got there safe. You didn't drive at night, did you?
No, we always drive during the day.
Yeah.
We had a couple of pretty, close calls with different things like, yeah.
I know. Well, I just drove to Brisbane and back.
You did?
I just drove to Brisbane and back in my Black Beauty. My Bogan Black Beauty.
Right.
She nailed it. Nailed it. Yeah,
so you got the bug now.
Nah.
You got the bug. All
I'm
you got to do
doing that
is
again.
recline the front seat. And
Jeremiah, there has to be a freaking pandemic of epic levels to make me
this
do
is
that
folk
again.
music, baby.
Nah, not do it again. Hey, Jeremiah, why don't you play me 2 songs, my darling?
Right, let's do that.
Love your work. This is Jeremiah Johnson, everyone. If you love him as much as I do, find him on Spotify. Love you.
This song's called Bellin and Kerr. It's about a widowed cane farmer who falls in love with a man who rides a Harley Davidson. He rolls up on a motorbike with an old coat that smells like work. She stares up at a rain cloud rolling over Bellington Curve. She said, I like the rain when it's pouring down. I like the rain when it's pouring down. It makes that sound so sweet. He flicks off his Bluntstone boots. He throws his side pack on the ground. She lights the stove to heat some food. Well, outside the rain keeps pouring down. She said, I love the rain when it's pouring down. I like the rain when it's pouring down. It makes that sound so sweet. She says, John, will you marry me? 'Cause I'm getting old, but I like your company. This old farm is something else, but the good times should be shared. And she said, I like the rain when it's pouring down. I like the rain when it comes around. I like the rain when it's pouring down. I like the rain when it comes around. It makes that sound so sweet. Thank you very much. You're really kind. Thanks. So we got time for one more song? Two more after this, radio. One more now. Okay, one more now, right. Excellent, fantastic. Glad someone can count. All right, this song's called Homeland. Interesting thing about this is this song was launched, or this particular album was launched 10 years ago. It's been a decade. Yeah, right here in Rondo Theatre was the soft launch. So people right here had Paul Barton on keys.
Right here.
Right here.
You launched Homeland right here.
A decade ago. Back in the golden age.
I just love tonight.
Right?
Is the moon right? Are the stars okay? Is it the gin?
It could be all of the above.
Hey, that is synchronicity at its best.
Crazy.
It's a great record. You can find it on Spotify, right? I think you
Something
can.
like
Just
that.
do
Yeah,
Google this.
sure.
I don't know. Who knows?
You know, you'll find it. Cool. So it's been 10 years since Homeland was released, and it's kind of making me feel a little bit old, but but I am. So here we go. Thanks so much. A broker spreads her wings across the land. The wind picks up another storm rolls in as we take some shelter out of the driving rain. A silhouette across the mountain line in Byron Bay, where the air breeze fine. Will I take some shelter away from the city place? From West End Brisbane to that old Sydney town, I lived in Melbourne, but I found my way out. For me, the shelter is out in the country space. I speak the language of both land and sea. If I sit silent, they both speak to me when I need some shelter away from the human race. And one by one, you'll feel it in your bones. To unplug from the turmoil and walk out of your home into your homeland. This is our homeland, yeah. Into your homeland. This is our homeland, yeah. From Torres Strait into the wild unknown. This is our country, yeah, this is our home. So take some time out to leave that highway you want. Deep red sands into the ocean blue. Long flat plains and escarpment views. If it gives you goosebumps, you could always stay. Far North Queensland, what a place to see. Go see the coral while you visit the Daintree. Take some time out to stand out in the rain. 40,000 years is this land's culture. The oldest living race, yeah, we're bound to learn some. So take some time out for all of our people today. But don't forget that this is our land to share. And be respectful and clean up while you're there. This is our homeland. Into your homeland, yeah. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks so much.
I'm just going to bring up Will on my trolley
Do I get off?
because you know what's coming. Hang on, my microphone. Lost my microphone. Here it is.
What's the trolley?
It's a trolley. It's a drinks trolley.
Oh, there it
That's
is.
what it is. It's a vintage drinks
You
trolley.
can tell I don't drink.
No,
You know.
well, I.
You,
do.
some puffs.
Hey, that was a beautiful song.
Well, thank you very much.
This is great. So donate if you can. Donate if you can because it means a lot to the artists. And over the last
Only if you
12
can.
weeks, we've invested $8,000 into artists' pockets from our region.
That's huge,
That's pretty huge.
right?
It's not illegal. It's huge.
And you don't have to do this. That's the amazing thing.
I do have to. We do
No,
have to do it. That's
the crew
that's
here,
The
they
thing.
don't have to do this.
We know. We do. We want to. We
You're
love
just
it.
mad about what you do. Thanks so much. Yeah.
And we're mad. Right. We're totes mad. So donate if you can because it pretty much all goes into costs and getting this man into his van and getting him back up to Mariba or getting him onto the next and feeding his 8-year-old. Happy birthday to you. This is Zephyr, your son. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zephyr. I'm going to
That's
sing a
you.
harmony to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Zephyr.
Happy birthday,
we love
little
you.
Z. We love you.
Right.
So this is the Rondo Theatre. You can probably have a little break now, my friend. Go and have a little drink of something in the toilet. So we're loving having you in our Rondo Theatre, and isn't it beautiful? Don't you love the theatre? There's a little red chair. It's gorgeous. There's Jeremiah's red chair. It's not ours. It's a little vintage thing here. I've been watching the plant in my. Oops. Oh my God, have I broke things? If we can fix it. I've been watching things grow in my $10 oven. We're very pleased to be here, and we hope to be here for some time. So, I think that this segment coming next is the first of its kind in the entire universe. And the best thing is that tonight we are going live to a live venue. We are going to Wine Time, Gin Time with Frank. Hey, have you got me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
Frank, hi, how are you,
Hey, guess.
Sam?
Hey,
Wow, it's so good to see you.
now Rosie, guess where we are?
No, I couldn't possibly guess. Where
Couldn't
are
possibly
you?
guess. Okay, well, I'm glad you asked, as
Good.
I've said many times.
That's good.
We are at the Wolf Lane Gin Distillery in Cairns, in Abbott Street.
Oh my
So,
God.
I'm here with Sam Kenneth, one of the owners.
Hey, Sam.
And this amazing facility is brought to you by the crew, those amazing entrepreneurs here in Cairns
Yep.
who own Three Wolves and Flamingo's Tiki Bar and Bay Road Brewery down in shameless.
Shameless,
and Bay Road
shameless.
Brewery down in Gosford. And we're here live at the distillery, which is now actually open as a bar, open to the public. And
Congratulations.
just as we've gone live now, all hell has broken loose.
It's looking like all hell has broken loose because it's that right time. Sam, does that mean that you distill this stuff?
Do you distill this stuff, Sam? Sam does distill this stuff.
Do you
Sam can't hear you,
distill
Rosie.
Yeah. Myself and Darren Barber.
What was that?
So Sam and Darren Barber, who are the owners of this bar, both distill this locally.
So do you actually make it locally? It's actually made locally.
It's made in
Oh,
Abbott Street in
that
Cairns.
is
I'm answering
amazing.
Sam because he can't hear you. So,
Fantastic.
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 Yeah,
So what's the
incredible.
best way to drink your gin?
Well,
Frank,
to drink
what's the best
gins,
way
Rosie,
here?
there's 1,000 different cocktails here available. I might have just sampled a Davidson Plum Sour. I might have made with the Davidson Plum gin.
I love it.
But there's three basic products, which are the big products here that they
Yep.
make.
Yep.
So I'm going to start.
Let's taste.
Not with the one that you've got. Hang on
Okay.
one sec. Let's go first with the Navy Street, and I'm
Let's do it.
particularly starting with this because this Navy Street gin that was distilled here in Abbott Street
Yep.
recently won the Gin Guides Awards 2020 Best Gin in the World.
The
That's
best gin
right.
in the world.
Best gin in the
From
world.
Cairns.
Navy strength.
From Cairns.
Navy strength.
Oh,
Navy
geez.
Street Gin. Best Navy Street Gin in the world.
Okay.
So this product here, the Wolf Lane Distillery
Let's
Navy
taste it.
Street Gin.
Let's go.
Have a taste.
1,
Rosie.
2,
Rosie.
3.
Cheers. How you going there, Rosie? Are you happy?
I'm getting
Well, we've
happy.
got a fan. There's a fan club. We've got gate crashers here.
I don't know what's happening. This is like the way.
As I said, Rosie, this segment was always going to be memorable.
This is going to be memorable. This is it. That was great. So that's got hairs on your chest because it's Navy
That's
Street.
got hairs on your
That's
chest.
got hairs on your
yeah.
chest. Before I can
58% alcohol.
58%
so,
alcohol. So before I stop having the ability to talk, what's the next one, baby cakes? What have
Okay,
you got?
well, the next one is the tropical gin, which is the.
Oh, that's what I've got.
That's what you've got there. So you get to taste again, Rosie.
Oh dear.
So this is the tropical gin,
Love it.
which is infused with all sorts of gorgeous things like juniper, coriander,
You can
angelica
taste it.
roots, cinnamon. Yeah,
You can
absolutely.
taste it. It's got a really lovely soft aftertaste. It's really soft
just-
and luscious
yeah.
aftertaste.
And what makes it tropical is it's also infused with ruby grapefruit, and some mango, and some finger lime,
Yep,
and mint,
yep,
and lavender,
yep.
and all that sort of good stuff.
So are you
Amazing.
suggesting is the Wolf Lane team suggesting that we drink this straight?
You can drink this gin straight. Absolutely, drink this gin straight. Yeah, a little bit of ice. Absolutely.
Ah, well,
I mean,
it's
with all
dry
that
July in 2 weeks. What the hey?
dry what?
Dry July in 2 weeks. What the hey?
Really, it's bad for business, Rosie.
Well,
Please
I'm
don't
going to
mention
give it a go
again.
for a day. It's a day at a time. It's a day at a time.
So the final gin that we're going to mention, just before we go for a quick walk around,
Sure.
is the Davidson Plum Gin. So this is the Wolf Lane Davidson Plum Gin. So,
I want some
so
of
when we're
that.
talking about when we're talking about local products,
Yeah.
so this is locally distilled gin
It's as local
infused
as you can
with
get.
Davidson Plum. That really is a local product. Amazing product.
So, hey, you're open. The Wolf Lane Distillery is open. What nights can we get down there? Apart from tonight, because I'm Ubering to you, clearly.
So open 5 nights a week.
So the distillery is open 5 days a week for tastings and tours. And then the bar is open Friday and Saturday nights.
So the bar is open Friday and Saturday nights.
Friday,
the
Saturday
distillery
night,
is
yeah.
open every day, and you're doing tours as well. So book me in,
Absolutely.
Sam. Book me in
So
Monday morning.
let's do a really quick tour now.
Absolutely.
So I'm
Love
going
it.
to take you over to the distilling equipment here.
Oh my God! Look at all those people I
They're all in the
recognise.
background. And let's have a quick tour of the
What are
bar
you doing?
here.
Hello. Hi there. Oh, it's
we
gorgeous.
go.
Look at the artwork on the wall. It's so Three Wolves. It's so
Amazing.
sexy.
It's so Three
Hi.
Wolves, Rosie.
Get everyone to wave. Hello. Hello, waving.
Hello.
Waving. Yeah, you're on the kitchen sessions. That's it. Yeah. So,
It's a happy
hey,
place here.
get on down to the Wolf Lane Distillery if you're in Cairns, or if, hey, sweetheart, or if you're visiting Cairns, because it's a great local product. It's great local
really
gin.
is.
And next week we're going to see you. Hey, Sam, next week we're going to see you doing some wine or something else in another place. We don't know. Who cares?
Well, Rosie, watch this space. I've got
Watch
another
this
surprise in
space.
store.
Someone send Frank an Uber. Someone send Frank an Uber. Stat.
Please.
Hey, that's Frank at Wine Time. Love you, Frank. See you next week,
Thank
my
you so much.
gorgeous.
See you
Thank
guys.
you,
See you
Wolf
next
Lane
week.
Distillery.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
Hey, yep. Now we're gonna get Jeremiah back. Oh, do 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 do. In. Hey, we're back, and Jeremiah is back. So again, if you can donate, that would be really, really wonderfully appreciated. Jeremiah, it's been such a pleasure to have you on the show tonight.
Right.
Yeah, you've been in Mareeba, which is north of Cairns. You've come up here. You haven't played a gig, I'm sure, for a number of months now.
I've been terrified about coming in today.
It's pretty terrifying, honestly.
You know,
It's so
it
terrifying.
was like going to see the school principal or something.
you
And
know,
it was just like,
we're not that scary. We're not
Right.
that scary.
But then when I got here, it was,
Yeah, it's relaxing. So I'm going to have you play 2 songs, and then we're gonna see the show out. So, what 2 songs have you got for us, my darling?
I'm going to play another song from 2010. This
Oh,
song's
that's
called...
10 years ago. Holy
Oh,
tomatoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
This one's from the Homeland album as well, and I will make recognition that the proper launch was up at the Tanks Art Centre with a full band, and it was fantastic. And thanks for the support, Ken.
I just want to wear your hat.
10 years. Thanks so much for
Can I
support.
wear your hat?
No, you don't want to see my hat.
I was about to take it off.
It looks bad.
Jeremiah Johnson, couple of songs, and then we're going to say goodnight.
Right, thanks so much. This song's called Shed Your Skin, and if my auntie's listening down in there in Jervis Bay, this one's for you. West climbs into a bed from the Persian rug below, addicted to her tears. Well, it's so hard to let them go. And the share house is so cold, with her claws she can't escape, and her paisley shirt is torn, and she's waiting for a break. Well, fair winds have swept her in, but these walls will keep her safe. I got the feeling that she's running. She feels there's no escape. And the mirrors are cutting edge for the person that you are. So strong, so sweet, so light, so tough, so strong, so be it. Before she sleeps, she prays for the ones without a bed, for the ones who shiver at night, no place to lay their head. So shed your skin, take a deep breath in, and let go of your skin. Well, it's time to shed your skin. So shed your skin, take a deep breath in, and let go of your skin. Well, it's time to shed your skin. Now she wakes up from a dream in a place that she hardly knows. She got some questions on her mind. She has a coffee and wastes no time. And now she's walking down the road on the way towards a train where she stops to pay a beggar. Leaves a kiss, he feels much better when. And the city is cold and blonde. Well, some people are so afraid. She puts on all her armor. She's dressed up all in leather. And the man that she came to see is the father of the child with a broken heart. She tells him this time it is the ending. So shed your skin, take a deep breath in and let go of the old skin. Well, it's time to shed your skin. So shed your skin, take a deep breath in and let go of the old skin. Well, it's time to shed your skin. And every story has an end, and this one, it is the same. As she packed up all her things and less than rent money on the fridge there, she starts to think about, well, her child is on its way. She needs a place to nurture. She wants a space to care for her. So she's hitching down the road. She jumps a ride there with the bloke, and he says, hey, where you going? She says, to far North Queensland. And the man, he understands. He says that he knows your place, and it's got fruit trees and a bus route. All the people there will love you. So shed your skin, take a deep breath in and let go of the old skin. Well, it's time to shed your skin. Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks so much. I've got time for one more song. Thank you if you donated. Thanks for tuning in, and much appreciate anybody who's supported my music over the last 10 years or so in Cairns and everywhere else that you are. Mick, you might want to turn this up a little bit because it's a finger-picking thing, so it's a little quieter. But, this song's called I Gave My Best, and it's about quitting a job that I love to do, but I miss the people the most. So that's why I wrote the song, and this is it. Thanks so much again for having me. So we keep growing old, working overtime to please other people, and the nature of the deal hides the marrow of the problem. Now you arrive just in time to leave, with a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Sweating from my eyebrows, lifting and lugging things. A hungry dog will bark at the slightest thing. Feet don't fail me now, 'cause I must leave, with a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Time moves fast, working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. And the path of most resistance will make you white. The wrath of deception that fogs your eyes. And if a man walks a mile, don't praise his shoes. Well, I'm leaving now, I got nothing left to lose. time moves fast. Working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Well, I gave my best and now it's time to move on. If I lose my faith or objectives in this life, hold me accountable when the judge arrives. And count my blessings before I have to leave. With a roll of the best tricks up my sleeve. Oh, time moves fast. Working on the things you know will never last. Oh, don't get me wrong. Well, I gave my best, now it's time to move on. I gave my best and now it's time to move on. I gave my best, now it's time to move on. Thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jay.
Thanks, Roz. Thanks,
Jay
guys here. Thank you. Thanks so
Wow.
much if you're listening at home. Thanks. Stay tuned next week.
What's happening next week?
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, what's happening with us next week? I thought there was a
Yeah.
big announcement from
No.
yourself. So, hey, if you love Jeremiah as much, I told you you would fall in love with him and he'd become your friend. You can find the man on Spotify, on Facebook, on the website, and I don't know, YouTube. YouTube's a bit of a mystery to me, but we're working it out.
Right.
So donate if you can, and it all goes to a really good cause. The man and his family, who's a musician. So once again, massive thanks to Australia Council who have supported us by their Resilience Fund Adapt grant. We are stoked, and it was such great email to receive on Friday as I was driving home from Brisbane to Cairns, and I was like, oh my God, I can't drive one more kilometre. I'm going to have a heart attack. And then I got this email, and I wasn't checking my emails as I was driving. Come on. But it was a lovely thing to receive. So you've supported us with a vision that's going to take us beyond what we ever thought we were ever going to do here anyway. Thanks to Jeremiah Johnson and his beautiful family. You know, come down from Mariba. Thank you so much. His beautiful trusty van that's parked out the front. Angelo and Irene from Angelo's Fine Food. We're going to chow down in about 10 minutes. Frank D'Angelico and Sam. Frank D'Angelico from Wine Time with Frank, and of course the Wolf Lane Distillery, and Sam from the Wolf Lane Distillery. We're going to all head over there in an Uber in about 10 minutes. Kylie Burke. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Kylie. What a absolute synchronicity of a segment that was. The Rondo, of course, this beautiful venue, the entire committee. And it would not be right if I don't thank Paul Barton, who is contributing the music, the stings every week to this show. Of course, Sam Gibb, tireless work. Mick Allen, tireless work. Karen Engel, tireless work. Kristen Copson, is in Brisbane, who's our graphic designer in Brisbane, who I never met until last week. Wow. What a team. We work hard to bring this insane hour and a half to you each and every week. And all of you who donate, we love you, and we just love you. That's all I've got. I'm Roz Pappalardo. That's me. I'm Roz Pappalardo. It's like George Roz Pappalardo. This is the Kitchen Sessions. Live from the Rondo Theatre Cairns. See you next week, same time, same channel, featuring the unstoppable gorgeous twins, Amber and Jake Farnan from Legends of Perhaps. Thank you to you humans from the planet Earth. Don't forget us artists and creators. I know you don't. You love us. You're our people. Same time next week. Over and out.